This is the color scheme that I use for my videos. Make sure you copy down the black.
In question number 10, I know you're not allowed to use a graphing calculator, but I thought I might illustrate what this looked like using Desmos, the graphing calculator website, and pictures from it, just so we can illustrate some of the ideas that are going on. It says in the xy plane, the parabola with the equation y equals x minus 11 squared intersects the line with the equation y 25 at 2 points, A and B. What is the length of AB? So basically, what I did was I visualized it in my head. Like I saw, oh wait, and you can even draw it out on paper. You're going to have some sort of a parabola, and you want to measure the distance between these two at some height, y equals 25. So you've got to understand that y equals 25 is a horizontal line, and then the parabola is going to be like this, and then you're finding the distance, finding the intersection points here, and measuring the distance. So what I did, I mean, you've got y equals this and y equals this. I just set them equal to each other. If that's true, then we'll get two different x values. 25 equals x minus 11 squared. When you take the square root of both sides, don't forget to say plus or minus. So here's the positive version. It's plus 5 over here. Here's the negative version, negative 5. And when you solve, you get x could equal 16 or 6. And you can see on the graph, the values are 6, 25 and 16, 25. 16 minus 6 is 10, and that's the right answer. I want to point out something, that this value of 11, if they change this 11 to 12 or 20 or 13, that would actually result in a horizontal shift of this parabola. The parabola would move left or right depending on how you changed 11. That being said, the shape of the parabola and the height of this line actually determine what is the distance, what is the length of AB, the distance between these 2 points. And the location of the parabola doesn't even matter. Notice we got 16 minus 6 here, but if you shifted the parabola back over to y equals x squared, with, like, if you deleted the minus 11, then you would get positive 5 and negative 5, and we subtract, then you also get 10. The location of the parabola, the horizontal location of the parabola, does not matter. You could have just as easily said, what's the square root of, solve the equation x squared equals 25. The two answers are 5 and negative 5. Subtract them and you get 10, the distance between these two. So actually, what I did when I read this is I realized that the parabola could be shifted. I visualized in my head, oh, it's going to be there. Well, I kind of drew it out, and then I realized that it's the height. Since the height is not changing, the distance between these 2 points is not changing. It's going to be 5 and negative 5, which is a distance of 10. I say this because it's really good to be able to find an answer one way and then find an answer a second way and make sure that they mutually confirm each other. You get the same answer twice.